Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Jake here, and this is obviously something a little bit different as you've never really seen reaction videos from me, but I decided to do my reaction, my initial blind reaction to the Superman 2025 trailer that is, of course, written and directed by James Gunn, the first theatrical project in this new reign of DCU projects. Of course, we have Creature Commandos currently airing, but this is the first big movie of this new universe. And for the record, I did not react to or not react. I did not watch the teaser of a teaser that released like yesterday. I didn't watch that because I just wanted to go into this with as fresh of a perspective as possible. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see what happens, and let me move the little recording bar over here. Let me just move that so it's out of the way of the screen. And yeah, the trailer's right here in front of me, so let's watch this trailer in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Man. Yeah, people were complaining about the hair. I don't think it looks that bad. He looks roughed up, though. It's Lois, or Miss Maisel, as some people probably know her. Okay. Oh, it's a rock version of the classic theme. I just realized it. He just whistled for something.
Krypto.
Krypto! Nice, I thought it was him.
Take me home.
Nice. Nicholas Holt? Okay. Oh, that's a cool image. Gardner? Hawkgirl? There's that first image we saw. Metamorpho. Nice. The Krypto looks good. Mr. Terrific. That was a nice shot. Okay. Okay. Oh, let me get that out of the way. So, okay. I have thoughts. I definitely like a lot of what I'm seeing. I'm just going back through here right now. You guys can't see this. I'm just going back through to see some shots. Okay, they got a good Fortress of Solitude setting, it looks like. A good environment for it. So, a lot of people have been talking about the suit, too, and I didn't love the suit when we saw it in set photos. I thought it had potential. You know, I appreciated that they were combining a lot of different suit aspects from various other Superman designs that we'd gotten. You know, like they had what was it? They had the Fleischer outline around the symbol. The symbol itself was more Kingdom Come centered, and then they had like the collar that you would see in like the New 52. The biggest things that bothered me with the suit, and I still kind of see it. I still see it here. Um, is the design pattern that's inside the blue. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Like whenever you see him walking by the crowd, how the blue's got all those lines in it near the top. I don't exactly love that. Like I would prefer it if it were kind of more either plain or maybe have like a grid pattern to it, kind of like what you saw in some of Tyler Hoechlin's Superman suits, or if it was just a plain, maybe brighter shade of blue like you saw Brandon Routh wear whenever he came back as Superman in the Crisis crossover. But it definitely looks good so far. I need a little bit more to be completely won over, but I definitely like what I'm seeing so far. There are still some reservations that I have. Not necessarily because of this trailer itself, but just some reservations that I have with the movie in general. I will say the so we didn't really have an idea what the design of Metamorpho was going to be like, but I got to say he looks pretty good, and it actually kind of helps already with the fact that Anthony Carrigan, the actor for Metamorpho, his head in your like head structure is already kind of similar to that of Metamorpho anyway, so they probably didn't have to do a whole lot in that regard. Um, the and also another there was a complaint that people had too about the suits of the other characters like Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl, and there's a common prediction out there that they're gonna have their own kind of character specific suits but by the end of the movie, and they're no longer going to be working for presumably Max Lord. But then we don't know that for 100% fact because obviously the movie's not out yet. We can't say we know something for sure about how the movie's going to go when we haven't seen the movie. It's obviously not out yet. It's not coming until July. But this was a good first look. Oh, we got a little bit of the Ultraman in there too. I'm just looking back at it. Um, there's a lot of focus on Lois and Superman here, and it's been said by Gunn that Lois is already aware of who Superman is. She already knows him, and that he's been around for a while. They haven't been specific on how long he's been Superman, but they said right from the get go that it wasn't an origin story, and I expected it to be kind of similar to what they did with the first Matt Reeves Batman movie, to where it's not an origin story, but it's a couple years into his career, like he is established. So I'm curious to see what these other heroes play into it. They look good from what I've seen. I still, like I said, I don't love the Lord Tech inspired suits, but we'll see what happens. I think Eddie Gathig actually looks really good as Mr. Terrific. I like the design that they gave him. What else? Just looking through here. Nicholas Holt. He looks good. It looks good as Lex. He looks like that Lex that's driven more by his hate for Superman, kind of like what you saw in the DCU, and then in like the later seasons of Smallville. And you haven't really gotten that in a movie before, because a lot of the live action portrayals of Luthor, and pretty much all the movie ones, in my opinion, have not been good. So if this ends up being the first one that's good in movies, then that would definitely be a good thing. Um, Trying to see here. Yeah, we got the July logo. The visuals of this look pretty good, I gotta say. Excuse me there. Um, yeah, we saw that shot of like the planetary giant ball in the background when they're standing in that skyscraper. That was the first image we ever saw of David Cornsweet as Superman. Um, oh, and yeah, one thing too, I love that imagery of the kid holding the Superman flag where it's on that stick and it's waving in the wind. That is clear homage to Death Superman, and I actually love that shot. Yeah, that I saw that and I went, oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, that one looked good. Krypto actually looked pretty good too. I like the design that they gave him. And yeah, we got some brief shots of the Ultraman. A lot of Clark and Lois focus here, which is good. Yeah, and most of the suit on Superman looks good. I don't have a problem with it, but the design pattern in the blue I don't love, and even though I appreciated that they pulled from different eras and then kind of combined them with a design, I've never liked the neck collar that they gave Superman that you especially saw in New 52. I've never been a fan of that. Um, but I'm definitely interested. Like it looks promising, but I need a little more before I'm completely won over. But I do like what I've seen. Um, and um, and of course there's going to be that debate of like what like people are going to have their feelings about like this new universe going into it no matter what. That's just going to happen. Um, I've always been in the mindset of like give the new thing a chance. Don't judge it before nothing's even been written yet. Like people were judging this, and like they were already cursing the name of this thing before it was even written because it wasn't from the old Snyderverse and it wasn't Henry Cavill. Frankly, I enjoyed Henry as Superman, but I'm interested to see what this new approach is. And at the end of the day, I just I want quality content. That's really all I'm going into this for. At the end of the day, like is it a good story? And that's the biggest thing that's important to me. Like, is it a good story? And then I'll look at other things around it, and then I might have nitpicks here and there. But I definitely like what I'm seeing so far, and we're gonna see, whenever they release a second trailer for it, we're gonna see what happens there. Curious to see what you guys think about this, and if you want to see, more reactions to trailers for, for things in DCU or just, popular things in general that I may have an interest in. Let me know if you guys want to see more reactions or anything of that regard. And let me know what you guys thought of this trailer in the comments below. And with that said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with your friends, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.